nice little leg lock entry. Yeah, so the idea is we're going from defensive to offensive stages. Around here. So another kind of core, something that you guys should really take home from this is that anytime you get a strong upper body reaction, so if he's kind of pulling in here, I'm starting to work to my attacks. You know, if I start to go for this arm bar, he starts to kind of posture out of it. He's opening up space for me to always start to go into the legs. So if our opponent, just like in this instance, he goes back and he starts to sit back, it opens up, that's fine, you can see there, it opens up the capability for me just to rock my legs over, and coming up over my shoulder. And so now, my main goal is just to get his butt away from his heels. I'm gonna grab his heel. So if anybody can't see what I'm doing, I suggest you get into a good position to see so. And so from here, I'm gonna pull his leg in a circular motion. So I'm not just like pulling it this way, but I'm going out, turning him here. So the main idea here now is I have his hands to the mat. There's a lot of opportunities. I'm sure you're probably seeing this backside 50-50. We kind of did that Tuesday. Another good option is just bringing this leg through, kind of going into more traditional reefs. So there's a lot of scenarios once we kind of get into the opponent's legs. Ultimately though, I just kind of want you guys to realize that, you know, their reactions from our preliminary attacks opens up these secondary attacks, and it's kind of this chain aggression is what's really going to lead us to a good offense. If you look at Khabib in the UFC, he's like a wrestler. The few times that he has gotten put on his ass, he's so aggressive. He's constantly throwing up submissions. At the very least, it's getting his opponents to pull away from him, and it just opens up his opportunities to attack. And he's a wrestler, so he's going to start to wrestle. You guys can always wrestle. I'm not going to tell you not to do that, but if we're looking for a quick submission, this is also a pretty good way to do that. So, again, there, I'll just turn for you guys. Working to this inside position. We're here in the side guard. We're gonna do one of the two setups that we did earlier, right? So we wanna start getting this inside bicep tie, collar tie, foot on the hip. We're gonna push just to create enough space. Bringing that knee to the far side shoulder for now. I'm gonna start working this clamp. Our opponent's gonna posture up out of this. I'm gonna swing my leg or my arm deep underneath his knee, right? So I'm elbow deep in his knee. If he immediately just goes back, I'm just gonna rock over, right? I'm gonna grab his heel, move it in a circular manner, go backside 50-50, move my hips around, and go to the saddle, and go knee bars. There's a lot of opportunity here, right? So if you see some attack opportunities that you wanna play with, I recommend you play with it. If you don't know what you're really doing, in terms of leg locks, just do this. So. I'm trying to think of the most simple thing a leg lock can do. Here, collar tie, bring them in. To work here, we get strong reaction. Go in here, rock over. Just pull his foot to this position, and then who needs an idea of a leg lock? You? Come over here. So, we're already in this position. Your leg's on the inside. Your foot's over on top of his back. I'm gonna use this bottom leg to extend, and this is gonna create a little bit of space. I'm gonna throw my foot in that hole right here. So now, I'm triangling my legs. I have good connection to his knee. Now, all I want to do is just prepare for the back step. So what I mean by that is he's gonna step back like that, right? And I need to keep my knee ahead of his. So he's gonna go that way, and I'm gonna flare my knee to the mat. Okay, I'm staying here, cross my legs, but I'm in a much more advantageous position. It's probably the most simple thing you can get into here. I will show that again. Extra opponent posture up, going under, walk straight over. Use that bottom leg to extend, create space. Popping my leg through. falling. I don't want to get much more complex than that in terms of leg locks. Just kind of want you guys to start thinking of the options though, right? 1, 2, 3.